Going to try to be brief. Penuel the Black Pen. I was a loan shark I've been a loan shark since 2011. What a loan shark is basically is someone who loans out money to other people without being formally registered. So I did initially get registered by the NCR, the National Credit Regulator, and then later on I decided to not renew my license, etc. But I carried on giving small loans to certain people out there. The regulation is a bit tough, and I understand why the regulation is needed. But the reality is that for a lot of people, loan sharking, we call it loan sharking, but it's literally microfinance and offering small loans to people and small businesses that are in need. That business is very needed in South Africa because a lot of people do not qualify for legitimate credit. They do not have pay slips. Some of them do not have bank accounts, or their bank statements would not give them credit, but they still need that little boost. It could be that they want to start a small spaza shop. It might be that they've got a small tender and they need 5,000, 10,000, 50,000 rand to execute that tender. It might be that their business is struggling. It could be that maybe they've been in a car accident and they're not insured, and something has happened and they need to fix their car for like 3,000 rand. It could be that some of these people are short on their children's school fees. So loan sharks fill in that gap where a registered credit provider won't be able to give them that money that they need. However, they do need that money. And of course, in the absence of committing crime or something else that is a bit sinister and maybe illegal, they rather go to loan sharks and they pay extra interest, because it's riskier for a loan shark. They pay extra interest to be able to access that money. Part of the things that I learned as a loan shark is that a lot of people don't pay back, particularly because they are struggling financially, and a lot of people lack financial literacy and education. It's part of the reason why they're coming to you in the first place, because if they knew how to manage their budgets, it means that they would stay in their lane and not live beyond their means. Number two, it would mean that every single month, if not every single week, they would be saving a little bit of money so that when they have emergencies, they actually have some money put aside. So a lot of people are not financially literate, and when they start loaning out money, which comes at a high interest, it just creates a bigger financial hole for them. So a lot of people don't pay back. I believe to date, I've probably got about 800,000 rand that is owed to me since maybe 2013, 14 or so. The bulk of which I will never ever get back. And I've made peace with that, and I'm trying to move on with that. Unfortunately, I've written off a lot of people because of that. Unfortunately, I've made sure that those people, I'll never do business with them again. I'll never assist their businesses again. Not because they never paid me back. Look, business happens, life happens, businesses crash. But it's the way they lacked communication with me. It's the way they lacked respect. What I mean by that is, once some of them got back on their feet and they started working and they started making a bit of money, they've never made the effort to contact me and try and see if they can do the right thing, which is kind of sad for me. It's one of the things I need to try and get right with some of the people that invested in me back in the day, making sure that even if I never pay them back, but I communicate with them and I explain to them that the business failed. I wrote my book, The Rise and Fall of the NSC, to that effect, so that they can say, okay, Penuel has actually documented what happened in his business and why it failed and why there's a chance I'll never get my money back. But out of deep respect, of course, I communicated with a lot of them, explained what was happening. And even when they were highly upset, I tried to communicate and respond to the best of my ability. I'm making this video, as much as I gave this longish introduction, to speak to you guys who are owed money. Could be by family members, could be by friends, could be by colleagues at work. A lot of those people will never pay you back the money. It's quite sad, but it is what it is. And instead of getting angry and aggressive and fighting with them, etc., my suggestion is that you need to mastermind the situation and maneuver around getting your money back. So money is value. Money is a middleman. It's a means to an end, because you're trying to get something. You need money to buy bread. You need money to pay your child's school fees. You need money to pay for petrol to travel somewhere. So what's actually important is the value, the product or the service at the end of that journey, not the money in itself. Why am I saying this? I'm saying this because a lot of the people that owe you money have some type of product or service, some type of value they can offer you. It may not be money because, like I said, people are financially illiterate and they lack financial education. But there are certain ways they can pay you back and you can get your money back without money being involved. I'll give you an example. A friend owes me 200 Rand. I keep following up week after week. Please pay me. They don't pay me. So instead of getting that money back, which I realize I probably will not get back, what I do instead is I go and I visit my friend. I go to my friend's house, cheerful, not fighting, not asking for my money. I stay there for a day, 2 days, 3 days. And in that 2-3 days, what happens is if I'm sleeping there for free, that means I'm getting free lodging, which could have cost me 500 Rand a night. While I'm there, maybe my friend is feeding me. And if it's 2 days and they're feeding me 4 plates of food, that might be the equivalent of 100 to 200 Rand just for that food. Never mind if you drink alcohol and your friend is buying you booze. Never mind if you guys go out somewhere and your friend pays for your entry and all those things. I am not getting money, but I am getting value. So in that way, I get my money back. What am I suggesting to you? I'm suggesting when people owe you money, go to them, spend time with them, and see how you can extract a real value from them. I may have money, I can't pay you back. Okay, please borrow me your car for a week instead of paying me back so that at least I don't have to hire a car. Do you know someone? I'm traveling to Cape Town, I'm traveling to Gqeberha, I'm traveling to East London, I'm traveling to Mbombela. Is it possible for you to find someone who can host me for free? Oh yes, I've got family there, they can host you for free. So now I don't have to pay an Airbnb, a B&B, a hotel cost of 300 to 500 to 700 to 1,500 Rand a night. And if I'm getting hosted by people, there's a chance that they're even going to feed me for free. So I end up getting the benefit of maybe 1,000, 2,000 Rand from your friends. Some of those people that owe you money, if you have a business or businesses like myself, say, look, instead of paying me back that 500 Rand, can I please ask you to promote my business on your social media for the next 3 months? So instead of paying me back, promote my business. And in the promoting of your business on their social media, you might find that they end up sending customers your way that make you 3,000 Rand, which is way more than the 500 Rand that they owed you before. If it is someone that has skills, could be someone that can fix cars, but they owe you money. Every time your car needs to be serviced, send it to that person. Please service my car. And you must do it for free because you owe me. If it is someone who's a school teacher who owes you money, try and see if they can help your child with extra classes, if they can help your child with stationery, if they can help your child with maybe certain books and other materials that they have lying around in their homes or in their classrooms somewhere. If it is someone like a nurse, especially at a public institution, a public hospital, a public clinic, you can see that maybe within their spaces, and I'm not encouraging corruption at all, I'm saying maybe they have certain medicines, maybe they have certain procedures that they can assist you with so that you don't have to stress about those things. A lot of us have various skills. It could be cutting hair, it could be cleaning a house, it could be cooking, it could be mending clothes, it could be helping babysit children. And that becomes real value. My friend, I don't have any money to offer you, but what I can do is I can babysit your child whenever you need to, up until 10 times or 10 days so that I pay you back. My friend, I don't have money, but I can wash your car regularly. A car wash can be anything. On the outside, 25 Rand, all the way up to 60 Rand. For the inside, it could be 10 Rand, it could be 30 Rand. So if you're washing someone's car 10 times at about 50 Rand each, that's 500 Rand worth of value. If you're coming to a person's house and saying, look, I don't have money, but I'm willing to come and clean. I'm willing to come and do your laundry. I'm willing to come and cook meals for you. I don't have money for you, but I invite you. Please come to my home and please come have meals at my expense. I've got vouchers. Some of you guys have got vouchers and all these things sitting around. You owe someone money, but you've got free movie vouchers. Be like, my friend, I don't have money, but if you don't mind, I have these free movie vouchers I got at work. Could that work as compensation? As an example, some of you in your workspaces, maybe there are certain opportunities there. Help your friend with that. There are so many various ways we can offer value in each other's lives that are outside of money, and we just need to open our minds to that. And if you need money from your friend, think of the value that you need and ask your friend, look, instead of paying me money, these are actually the things I need. Can you help me with some of those things? Can you come and give me a haircut? Can you come and plait my hair? Can you come and help me in my home? Is there something you can offer me in your home or in your space or in your job environment? Can you help me get a job, which is more valuable than the 2,000 Rand you owe me? Can you help me promote and push my business, which may be more valuable than the 1,000 Rand you owe me? Can you help me get financing from somewhere? Can you introduce me to certain people that can transform my life? Can you go and get free goods somewhere? Some of you guys have got these clicks, Pick n Pay. I don't know if thank you cards with CNA and Edgar's and those guys still exist. There's all of these value cards, these points, rewards, Shell V Plus as an example. Some of those things accumulate money. You might find on your Pick n Pay Smart Shopper you've accumulated 300 Rand, but you owe someone money. You can tell them, listen, I've got a Pick n Pay Smart Shopper, so I can give you that card to use the money there, or you can tell me certain things I can buy for you using my card and my points as a way to pay you back. Money is a problem in the world we live in, but money was meant to simplify our lives. Unfortunately, evil, powerful elite, hardcore, ruthless capitalists have used money to oppress and exploit other people, especially things like interest, speculation, inflation, etc. What I'm saying to you is when someone owes you money, try and look beyond the money to the value, the goods and the services on the other side, and see if that person can offer you that. Someone owes you money, visit their homes, extract real value. It could be knowledge. It could be that Penwell owes you money, but you know he offers consultations at 300 Rand for 30 minutes. And you say, listen, my dog, I know you owe me 3,000 Rand and you probably won't pay me back. Can I please get 10 consultations on the house from you, which are the equivalent of 3,000 Rand? If your friend who owes you money is a medical doctor and they normally charge 500, 800 Rand for a consult, tell them, can I please get 5 consults for free? Because you know you owe me. And in that way, we get to exchange value. We get to barter. We get to go back to what life was actually meant to be, exchanging value with each other so that we can live a better life. That is my message for you today. Penuel the Black Pen. Cheers.